Welcome to our Festival of Fables. This is a culminating performance for our Oral Traditions unit. During this unit, we learned about the characteristics of fables and about the first told by Aesop. We each wrote original fables. We turned 6 of these into scripts to perform for you today. We enjoyed writing these scripts together and making them into a reality that you will experience today. We hope you enjoy these as much as you enjoyed preparing them.
Undercover Turtle, written by Faye. In the town of Pineapple lived a turtle who walked every day to Pleasant Park, where there were fields of grass, a colossal purple slide, and a lot of red swings. When Turtle gets there, he always tries to play with the other animals, but when he does, he struggles and can't keep up with them because he's too slow.
Hey, can I play with you?
No, you're too slow!
You wouldn't be able to catch up. A snail could beat you in a race.
They're so mean, but they're right. I am slow.
Turtle walks home crying. When he gets home, he sits on the couch and starts thinking about how he could possibly be faster. All of a sudden, he comes up with an idea.
I've got it. I'll take off my shell.
And that's exactly what he did. The next day, Turtle walks back to Pleasant Park feeling like a race car.
I feel so fast. I'm sure I can play with the other animals now.
Turtle runs up to Bunny with a twinkle in his eye. He is ready to play.
Hey, can I play with you?
I guess. You seem to be faster.
Okay, cool. Play.
Turtle is having the time of his life playing with Bunny.
This is the best day of my life.
But then, Hawk peeps up behind the bush, peering down at Turtle. He licks his lip. It is getting later, and Bunny has to go home.
Turtle, I have to go home and eat dinner, but maybe we can play tomorrow.
Okay, bye, Bunny.
As Bunny walks away, Hawk peeps up behind Turtle. He jumps in the air and starts flying towards Turtle with a hungry look on his face.
I'm going to eat you!
Oh no! Turtle runs as fast as his little legs can possibly go. He gets home with only a second to spare. He puts his shell back on.
Oh man!
I may be slow, but at least I'm safe.
And the moral of the story is?
Better to have what you need than what you want. Oh, and safety is more important than speed.
The Selfish Fox by J.T. Snyder. One day in the countryside when Fox, Duck, and Cat were riding their bikes talking about their school science fair. Then, out of the blue, Fox gets an alert on his phone.
Yes, I found a 500 follow on Instagram. How many do you have, Kat?
I have 52.
What about you, though?
What's Instagram?
Are you for real? You got maybe you have more followers into a sport game, not a robotic game.
Maybe, but I love robotics, not boys.
Not everyone looks like sports like you do, Fox. Some animals like other things like robotics.
Yeah, you look like a whole gang sign. And in reality, in social media, you have no friends. Kat, why do you throw your bike down?
I don't want to be friends with you anymore. You're always bullying me and I don't like it. So don't talk to me ever or don't be stupid fragile.
It's okay, Kat. It's about Fox
Thanks for being such a great friend.
No one but Duck noticed that someone was videotaping the argument and it was being shown on Instagram Live. The next day, when Fox went to school, he kept getting messages on how mean he was and what a bully he is.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe people call me a bully.
The next day, when Fox went on Instagram, he noticed he lost almost half his followers.
It's okay, Fox. If you want to be your friend in real life, you can be. As long as you stop bullying.
Done and done.
The moral of the story is...
One good friend is better than 500.
The Cheetah and the Bunny by Jonathan Zaremba. Once upon a time, there was a school for all kinds of animals who lived in the African savanna. There were two animals in the school that were total opposites of each other, Cheetah and Bunny. Bunny works slowly and mostly get A+ on his work. Cheetah, on the other hand, always rushes and gets F's on his work. One day in class, Turtle teacher explained,
All right, class. Today we are doing a 5-paragraph essay about how the ancient Greeks changed their behavior to adapt to their changing environment. You have 1 week to finish this. Settle down. You also need to do research on this topic and complete the planning phases before you do the final copy.
all the students were dismissed from school, and Cheetah felt excited to get his essay done as soon as possible to show how fast he is. So, Cheetah rushes to the bus to get an early start.
Okay. The ancient Greeks played with toys when it got boring, and they put on raincoats and splashed around when they got wet.
Cheetah was proud of himself that he had managed to complete it before arriving home. Bunny, however, went to the public library after school. He searched for books on ancient Greeks and carefully wrote down important points related to the essay question. He continued researching for a half an hour. When he was done, he checked out his books and quietly walked home.
You're welcome.
At Cheetah's house, Cheetah's mom questioned him as soon as he walked in the door.
No, I finished on the bus. Yes, I'm going to first and second place. I'm totally going to win this game.
Cheetah continued playing Fortnite, completely absorbed. His mom went back to making dinner. And the rest of the night, Cheetah didn't even think about improving the content of his essay at all. When Bunny got home from school, he started to write his essay based on his research. He was very thorough on his answer.
So now that I'm looking about how the ancient Greeks built levees to divert the floodwaters, I have put examples, the explanations about forming a strong military, and this 5-paragraph essay is lots of detail to adapt to a changing environment.
Each day, Bunny worked a little bit on his 5-paragraph essay. Bunny double-checked his work and felt very confident that his essay was well supported with evidence. 1 week later.
All right, class, turn in your essays.
Mine's probably the best in the class, and guess what? I finished on the bus before I even got home.
Stop yapping. But yours is not the best.
But it is.
Then, a day later, the teacher handed back the scores of the essay. Cheetah got a 0 and an F. Bunny got an 100 and an A+. Cheetah was disappointed about his essay.
Maybe I should have worked harder, and I want to work harder in the future to make my grades better.
That's a great idea.
After the essay, Cheetah always worked hard to make sure he got an A+, and he always did. And the moral of the story is,
Slow and steady gets the best grades.
Llama's Hill by Ben Rosenhack. Far away in a big grassy field next to a river, there lived a llama who was an eager Good Samaritan. Llama was always looking to help anyone in need. One day, Llama came across Beaver by the riverside. Beaver was a smart, independent animal.
Hi, Beaver.
Hi, Mama.
You look like you need help building a dam. Yeah, I got this.
Llama began taking branches and adding to Beaver's home. Llama found the largest branch, heaved it to the very top of the pile. Beaver's dam let out an almighty crunch. then was laying in pieces on the water.
Oh man, why did you do that, Mama? You threw that stick down way too hard. Now look at my home.
Oh well, just another day of helping others in need.
I wasn't in need. I was just...
Llama then came across Lion, who was raking leaves. Lion's royal mane glistened with sweat.
You won't look at me help making those leaves. You let me show you how to do it fast.
I don't think I need...
Watch it.
Llama grabbed the rake and started to swipe and claw at the leaves because it was hell. Blew them all away.
Mama, I spent 2 hours raking all of those.
Oh, that was an unfortunate accident. I was just trying to help.
You did it on purpose and it didn't help.
See you later.
Both Lion and Beaver were sick of Llama destroying everything that they worked on, so they met and thought of a plan. Meanwhile, Llama was planting flowers in a specific pattern of colors. Suddenly, Beaver and Lion loomed out of the trees.
Hey, you look like you need help planting those flowers.
Oh, no thanks. I think I'm good.
Oops, I think I crushed one of the flowers.
I guess you still must plant it though.
Lion, what are you doing?
The squish one goes right here.
No, don't.
In 5 minutes, all of Llama's careful planting and planting had been destroyed in a tornado of soil, petals, and stems.
Beaver, why did you do that?
To teach you a lesson about when you should help us.
You don't like my help, Lion?
No, it doesn't help anyone, but makes the situation worse when we don't know if you need your aid.
Okay, I'm sorry. I understand now. I only help when you ask me to.
The moral of the story is,
When helping others, make sure you're helping them, not making matters worse.
The Lioness, the Cat, and the Tiger. One beautiful day at Southern Academy for Animals, aka SAFA, bright and early in the morning, a new animal arrived. Most of the animals were very excited.
Hi, I'm Kat, and I just transferred here from NAPA.
Kat had only been at the school for less than an hour when a rumor was started by Black Panther that Kat was an amazingly fast runner at her last. It spread around the whole school until it reached the fastest and most popular runners.
It's out with the old, in with the new. Goodbye clouds of gray, hello skies of blue. A dip in the pool, a trip to the spa, endless days in my shades, the whole world according to moi.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did, Tiger. Well, nobody can beat us. Let's show that cat who runs this school. Hey, look, there she is.
Oh yeah, I see her.
Lioness suddenly thought of an idea in which they could prove their speed by racing Cat. Tiger agreed with the plan.
Hello, Cat. We heard that you are new here.
Yeah, I just transferred from NAPA. We had a swell idea over there that could help you get a good reputation.
What is it? Well, you might have heard we are super popular and have like so many friends.
I'm pretty sure I heard that. We're also
the fastest runners in the school, and we want you to race us.
to get a good rep. Indeed. Okay, see you after lunch. Scurry along. See you after.
As Cat walked away, Lioness and Tiger high-fived each other because their plan worked. They ran away to lunch to get the best seats. They ordered so much food that after they could barely walk.
Oh, I'm so full.
I don't care, Tiger. We have to win this race.
Mine is, I can barely walk. So unless this is about a reputation, then I won't do it.
Yes, it is. We need to stay on top. We can beat that cat even with a full stomach. Our reputation is at stake.
So with those final words, Tiger was given no option but to go to the race. When they finally arrived at the gym teacher told them to do 5 laps, which they could barely do.
Tiger, Lioness, you're late to class. 5 laps, hustle now. We know. Oh.
Lioness and Tiger see Cat prancing around, pumped up for the race.
When they get done doing their labs, the gym teacher explains the activities for the day.
Today we are concluding our running unit. We'll be doing the 50-meter race. Now, I'm going to put you in groups of 3 to begin the races.
Of course, an idea popped in Tiger's head and whispered it to Linus. The idea was to fix it so they'd be paired with Cat.
Hey, quick, let's just not look.
Okay, I swear you two were over there. Whatever, you're in a group.
After the other groups went, the teacher told them it was their turn.
Let's go, hustle, now!
The starting post was set up and they got ready.
Good luck, Pipsqueak.
You too, Tiger and Linus.
Whatever. On your mark, get set, go!
As they started, Cat sped ahead, but Linus and Tiger had some issues.
Ow! Tiger, Cat's almost halfway.
Indeed, Cat was, but they weren't even close. As they took only 3 steps, Tiger fell again.
Ow! I think I have a cramp now.
You have got to be kidding me.
Linus and Tiger had eaten so much food at lunch, they both felt like they might lose at any minute.
Hey, look! Don't care.
They made it halfway and then they heard Jack, so they knew Cat had won. Their reputation was defeated.
Let's just
When they got over, they were welcomed with disgusted faces, but not from Cat.
Good job, you guys. Whatever. At least you learned a good lesson.
Oh yeah? What was that?
And the moral of the story is,
You don't always have to be the best at everything.
and also don't eat too much food before PE.
The Peacock and the Parrot in Paris, written by Cameron Sloan. One day in Paris, France, during Fashion Week, were bickering over who had the prettiest feathers.
My feathers are prettier and there's nothing you can do about it. Your feathers are pretty, guys, and mine are prettier.
That whole week, Peacock and Parrot were still fighting about beauty. They were so loud that the entire city could hear them.
Mine are prettier! No, mine are!
Eventually, Tiger, the director of Fashion Week, decided to have a word with them.
Since you guys are so obsessed with who's prettier, we will have Fashion Week, and I will judge it. So will you guys stop bickering?
Fine. The next day, Peacock started to prepare for the competition by heading to the beauty store.
Where's the feather coloring aisle? I need to find just the right shade.
He found the coloring products and went on his way, skipping all the way home. While skipping home, he saw Parrot and Duck.
Hey, Parrot, how are you today? Out of my way. VIP coming through. Hey, why'd you do that?
Peacock quickly ran over to see if Duck was okay.
Are you alright? Yes, thank you, Peacock. Anytime. Parrot is such a mean animal.
As the day went on, Peacock was able to help many friends around town. That evening, Peacock started applying the coloring products on his feathers. He was so excited for the competition. At Parrot's house, he also applied his special coloring treatment.
Tomorrow, I'm going to blow that peacock away.
The next morning, when Peacock woke up, he jumped out of bed and looked in the mirror.
Oh no! My feathers! Poop brown! They even smell awful!
Peacock picked up his feather coloring treatment and looked at the label, which read in large bold letters, "Not for peacocks."
Oh no! I guess I have to go to the competition like this!
The crowd filled for the competition. Everyone was eager to vote for who the winner was. Peacock and Parrot were both standing on either side of Tiger, ready to walk down the runway.
Welcome to Fashion Week. To start off, we have Parrot versus Peacock.
Peacock was so nervous and was shaking like crazy.
Parrot. Peacock. Winner of Fashion Week. Sorry, I guess you're cuter than the average. Maybe after that. It's okay, just be kind next time. And the moral of the story is, beauty is not everything. Even if you look and smell terrible, your friends will see the beauty beneath.
Thank you for coming to Mrs. Weidert's 1-2 Festival of Fables. Have a great weekend.